You're right now 2,000 meters high on the edge of a cliff, and your mother tells you, today you fly. But wait, this story actually started much earlier, before you were even around. Your mother built the nest at the mountain peak. Why? Because height equals safety. Snakes can't climb up, foxes can't reach. And when the time comes to start flying, it's the perfect place, right at the edge of the cliff. The view is magnificent, but the conditions are harsh. It's almost always windy. Rain and thunder are almost never absent. You understand, being safe has its price. But these hardships prepare you for the skies, where you'll spend almost your entire life. Your struggle begins while you're still in the egg. When you grow too big to fit in the shell, your instincts tell you to break the shell. With a tiny egg tooth created at the tip of your beak, you start pecking at the outer shell. After 2 to 3 days of determined work, you open your eyes to the world. You open your eyes, but your vision is still blurry. It will take several weeks for the mist in your eyes to completely clear. Your face is wrinkled, no feathers on your head. In this state, you look quite ugly. But it doesn't matter. Because your mother loves you, your father dotes on you. Speaking of your father, he's a true family man. He carries food to the nest like a courier from morning to evening. Your job during this period is very simple. Eat, sleep, chirp, and mess up the surroundings. So you understand, for the next 2.5 months, you're living the good life. After a few weeks, your instincts tell you that you need to strengthen your wings. You start small training sessions inside the nest, flapping wings, jumping, trying to find your balance. Every day until your first flight, you get a little stronger. And one morning you wake up. Your mother says, "My child, the time has come. Today you fly." You're not ready for this yet. But I don't know how to fly. The answer is short. If you don't fly, you fall. If you fall, you die. Your father, who has been bringing you food for about 4 months, brings a plump rabbit on the last menu. Farewell, atmosphere. With trembling legs, you come to the edge of the cliff. You're not ready. But life doesn't wait. You let yourself go into the void. And you fall. The wind whistles in your ears. A moment comes when you say, "I guess we've reached the end of the road." Then, something happens. You gather your courage, remember what your mother taught you, and you catch the wind. You direct your wings and glide. Thus, you successfully completed your first flight. You're feeling great. You deserve applause. Now you have a place in the sky too. Now that you've grown up and can fly, let me introduce you a bit. You're from the Latin Accipitridae family, so you're related to hawks, kites, and sparrowhawks. Your most known species are golden eagle, found in Europe, Asia, and North America. Bald eagle, living in North America. Steppe eagle, frequently seen in Central Asia and Turkey. Your beak is short and curved inward. Thanks to its hook-like structure, it penetrates deep into the prey's flesh. It does excellent work in killing prey, tearing its skin, plucking its feathers, and breaking its bones. Your talons are your greatest weapon. Thick, curved, and sharp, once you catch something, there's no escape. Do you know how strong your talons are? 10 times stronger than a human's grip. That's about 400 psi. If the power in your talons was in a human, they could easily crush and pulverize a stone in their palm. And your wings. Although it varies by species, your wingspan ranges from 1.8 to 2.4 meters. This massive spread allows you to glide easily in the wind. Sometimes you can travel up to 200 kilometers in a day, and you can do this without flapping your wings even once. Flying is cool since you're already in the air. But from now on, no mom, no dad, no food. You're alone, and your stomach is growling. You have to find your own food. You make your first dive for a field mouse you've spotted, but you miss. How was this done again? Second attempt? Third attempt? You crash into the ground. But then, bingo. You caught your first prey. First taste of blood. First victory. And now you are a hunter. The menu is wide: mice, squirrels, lizards, snakes, sometimes a bird. You eat whatever meat there is, but it has to be fresh. Days pass like this when suddenly some guy comes out and says, "Hey, this place is mine." He starts a territory fight in the sky. You say, "Does he have a deed? How is it yours?" And then a scuffle begins. Talons lock together. Some wrestling, more show. Nobody wants to crash to the ground. Then everyone goes their own way. Now you're mastering it. Your eyes are like binoculars. You can spot a walking mouse's ears from 4 kilometers away. You glide in thermal air currents. You can travel kilometers without flapping your wings. You're really saving energy. But something is missing. You're lonely. Only the howling of the wind and the sound of your wings. Then one day, a silhouette appears in the distance. Another fight, you think? But this time it's different. This is a female eagle, instinctively looking for a suitable mate to continue the species. She approaches you. Her wing beats are soft but determined. Her eyes are on you. She glides next to you, circles a few times. This is it. The time has come to fulfill the duty that nature has assigned to all living beings. A silent greeting, a gliding dance. You respond to the female's dance with your own dance. You glide by, turning at high altitudes, entering the same air current and keeping rhythm together. This is not just a show. This dance is a compatibility test. Strength, agility, patience, and trust. Eagles don't choose mates easily because they are monogamous, and this mate is for life. You fly together and perform your duty. You build nests together, hunt and raise your young. Days pass like this again when one day you return home from hunting. You see a jet black crow has attacked the chicks. Lightning flashes in your brain. You close your wings, dive down, and deal with the guy. After 30 years in the sky, you've aged now. Your feathers are worn. Your eyes have become blurry. You miss your prey more often, but you're still up high. Because an eagle doesn't crash and go. It glides, and when the time comes, returns to its own nest. You look at the sky one last time. Below, a chick is preparing for its first flight. With the same fear, with the same excitement. And you close your eyes. You are no longer here. But your story continues. Because you weren't just an eagle. You were the legend of the sky. If you watched the story this far and this story affected you, write in the comments which animal's story you want to hear. Thank you for watching. See you soon.